I think depression is a luxury.
Wow.
Because where I'm from, you can't afford to be depressed. You got to pay the bill, right?
Right.
So you got to go to work. You got to get up. You got to go do what you got to do. You got people right now that's at work don't feel like being there.
Mm-hmm.
But they got responsibility, so
Yes,
they go.
sir.
They feel uncomfortable while they're working, while they're doing what they got to do. Like when these guys get in a slump and they just decide that they're not going to do anything, I'm like, where they do that at?
Right.
Even when you're on the street, you got a pet.
Peace and blessings. Thank you for coming in to see another one of Miss Akimi's videos. And today we're going to be speaking on depression. Thank you to the new subscribers and thank you to the listeners. If you don't mind tapping that like button and setting your notifications to all, so when I upload videos or go live, you get notified. So let's get off into this, y'all. 50 Cent's take on depression being a luxury sparked debate because he framed mental illness, health struggles in terms of economic and survival realities. His argument suggests that for many people, especially those struggling to make ends meet, there is no room to shut down emotionally. Rent is due, kids need food, and responsibilities just don't pause because someone is mentally or emotionally drained. When it comes to his viewpoint, his take reflects a survivalist mentality, one that resonates with people who have had to push through hardship without the privilege of stepping back to focus on their mental health. In lower income communities, particularly in Black and Brown communities, mental health is often a secondary concern compared to basic survival. Therapy, time off, deep self-reflection aren't always accessible as he said luxuries. However, I do want to say that this perspective can also be seen as overly rigid. When it comes to mental health struggles, they do exist regardless of financial status. While some may not have the option to check out of life's demands, ignoring depression can lead to severe consequences, including burnout, things like illness, or even destructive coping mechanisms. I find his viewpoint to be extremely interesting for a few reasons. One being it challenges the narrative of victimhood. He is actually, in my opinion, rejecting the idea that depression should be an excuse to stop functioning. He sees resilience as absolutely necessary. Another one is to highlight economic disparity when it comes down to mental health. Wealthier individuals may have more access to therapy, medication, as well as time for recovery, while those in poverty often have to push through. And the final one that comes to mind, it speaks to the keep going mentality in certain communities. In many working class communities, struggling is normalized. Surviving is normalized. People don't always get to prioritize mental health when survival is at stake. While mental health is real and should be taken seriously, his statement forces people to ask, at what point does acknowledging depression turn into allowing it to control your life? His words reflect the harsh reality for many who can't afford to stop moving, but also raises questions about how society supports mental health across different economic classes. What do you think? Do you see his point, or do you think that he is minimizing real struggles? Please don't hesitate to comment underneath the video, and we'll see you next time. Peace.